see. We'll see.
Very large 2'6" on a pony. Weighing my pants down. Is it fell off too? It was weighing my pants down. I gotta hold them up. And I was like, I know, yeah. We had like buckets and broomsticks. Yeah. We had laundry baskets. We used to make.
Get away from that map on the vertical.
Yeah, for the individual competition, we are looking for the first on course in 10 minutes at 4:25. Looking for our first on course at 4:25 for the individual competition. That is 10 minutes away.
Weiss. How's your footage coming along?
Best yet. Best yet.
See you.
Hopefully some vodka's in there. Dude, yeah, a little sweat. I'm bleeding water. Yeah, no, it's fun. It really good. We got some great stuff the last few days. This guy's been keeping me on track like nobody's business. It's been fun though. Yeah,
Oh, yeah. It's great stuff.
Yeah.
You're gonna love the footage.
Oh, they're gonna all stand there. Oh yeah.
Oh, this is where he.
Oh, as your team goes, you're up there. Yeah, beautiful. Okay. Yeah, we've got a mic on camera. You guys in the barn have like a power outlet where you can plug in a battery, you think? Is it probably one of them? Yeah, I don't have a charger.
Yeah, right there, look.
It's in the, just bring a little plastic bag with all the chargers in it. It's in the big bag. It's in the back trunk, I think. Or no, it's in the back seat.
For the individual competition, we are looking for the first on course in 5 minutes. 5 minutes for the top of the order for the individual competition.
You have an awesome afternoon.
Thank you. You too. Brent, I'll call you. Pick up your phone. Hey, so if you could, get me that. Battery.
First to show in the individual competition is Hillside. Please wrap up those walks, clear the course. Again, at the top of the order for the individual competition is Walking Down the Hill. Please clear the course. There will be another opportunity to walk the course for our team competitors at 5:05, about 40 minutes from now. Yeah, so this will kick us off for Major League Show Jumping individual competition here this afternoon in the Turtle Creek Casino International Ring as we ramp up for the team competition, our main event on today's schedule. Our course for today's class led by Cedric Longier and Andy Christensen. It contains 15 efforts numbered 1 through 12 with the time allowed of 75 seconds. Yeah, Canada's Sam Walker will be the first to go in the individual competition here for Major League Show Jumping. The Canadian rider out of Nobleton, Ontario. Gold and silver medalist in the 2019 North American Youth Championships. Team gold, individual silver for the Canadian rider. Showing for the Forest Hill Farm in Caledon, Ontario with Nalu quality. Going into the lead for Canada, Sam Walker with an quality 62.94, the early target set. Yeah, the USA's Tanner Karakin to start next. Took the top call in yesterday's meter 45, 5-star speed, and 21 times in the top 10 this season. Tanner riding for the Castlewood Farm in Wellington. This is ideal. 62.94 will be the time to beat. Coming off a win in the 5-star speed, Tanner Karatkin closed the course at 61:48. About a second and a half faster than Sam Walker, so now Tanner Karatkin with the time to beat 61:48. Set aboard Ideal. The USA's Alex Granado aboard a Carlton W, a 14-year-old by Shaco Blue, owned by the Bike Lights Group in Lexington, Kentucky. And the riders of Pan American bronze medalists finished 8th in the Grand Prix last week for Glove 4. Alex Granado, Carlton W for the Bright Lights Group. The refusal at the Cabana Coast and a knockdown on the second attempt. It's a score of 8 for Alex Granado and Carlton W, that time 68:47. Yeah, for Israel, Sydney Schulman at Desiderio to get the start. The rider based in Greenwich, Connecticut. Fourth in the 2-star 2-phase this week, second in the 5-star 2-phase. She also took third in the 5-star welcome and second in this morning's National Grand Prix. Knocked out at 6 and 7A, a score of 8 for Sydney Schulman, Desiderio, and Villamura. Correction, 7A and a B down there for Sydney Schulman, Desiderio, and Villamura. Number 2710 at Namaste Van at Eikeveld, the Irishman Shane Sweetnam, currently number 22 in the world, to get the start with the Sweet Oak Farm entry, the 9-year-old by Elvis Terput. Yesterday with a top 5 finish, 4th at a $138,000 5-star meter 50 for the Irishman. Veteran of World Equestrian Games and World Cup finalists as well for Ireland, Shane Sweetnam and Namaste are 5th to start. The time to beat 61:48 set by Tanner Karatkin and Ideal. Shane Sweetnam with a clear round aboard a Namaste, but it's 7/10 of a second off that pace set by Tanner Karatkin with Ideal. 61:48 was the time to beat, 62:14 the time for Shane Sweetnam. Into second, Sam Walker drops to third with Nalu Quality. '11-year-old American warm blood for Georgina Bloomberg, the Metropolitan sired Manhattan for the two-time World Cup finalist and a Pan American bronze medalist. Georgina 3 times in the top 5 last week and second in the 3-star Grand Prix for Gluff 4. Georgina Bloomberg and Manhattan. '26 the total for Georgina Bloomberg and Manhattan. It's 8 in the field. It's 18 on the clock as well with that time of 92.78. Lewisburg Farm entry for Molly Ashikali. This is Berdine, an 11-year-old by Bustique. The two-time World Cup finalist took the top call in a 3-star Grand Prix at the Kentucky Horse Park in June. July at the Trine International Equestrian Center saw 8 top 10 finishes at the 2- and 3-star levels for Molly Ashikali. Her mount, Berdine. .72.09 in the 4 faults at the captive 1 vertical at fence number 5 for Molly Ashikali and Berdine. That'll go into 4th behind our 3 clears at this point. Tanner Karatkin on top at 61.48 with Ideal. Shane Sweetnam Namaste in 2nd. Sam Walker, Quality in 3rd. Chandler Meadows, the next to start, and the individual competition for the Major League Show Jumping this afternoon. And Chandler aboard a 12-year-old Belgian sport horse by Nabab Derev by the name of Konak. The rider with top 10 finishes this season at the Winter Equestrian Festival, Kentucky Horse Park, and the Tryon International Equestrian Center. Eighth the total, 69.31. The time for Chandler Meadows and Konak. That's currently in seventh in the individual competition for our Major League show jumping. Leading time 61.48, set by the USA's Tanner Karatkin, coming off that 5-star speed win yesterday. He's in the lead with Ideal Shane Sweetnam in second, with Namaste Sam Walker, Nalu Quality in third. This is Nicolette Hurt of Alamo, California, the U.S. rider aboard a 13-year-old by Verdi Tiana, the Cell Francais Fleurette, owned by Iron Horse Equestrian in Pleasanton, California. A 23-year-old rider, 11th in our Grand Prix last week here, week 4 of the Great Lakes Equestrian Festival, and a 3-star win in Tryon in the month of July. Nicolette Hurt and Fleurette, 9th to start, leading time 61.48. Just the 4 for Nicolette Hurt and Fleurette, 66.37. The time, single knockdown for the U.S. rider out of Alamo, California. 7 still to go, 61.48, still the leading time. Tanner Karatkin on top with Ideal. Kyle King gets going with number 25.59. This is Enzo, owned by Seabright Investment Consultants in Vancouver. Rider currently just outside the top 100 for ribbons this summer at the 2, 3, and 5-star levels at Spruce and Langley. That's not just a clear round, that's your new leading time, 60.47, posted by Kyle King and Enzo replacing Tanner Karakin in that first place spot. Tanner now in second as Kyle completes a full second faster. Shane Sweetnam drops to third with Namaste. Connor O'Regan receives the tone, and the Irishman based in Upperville, Virginia, has the ride for the Dynamite Ranch in Terrell Hills, Texas, with the Hunter Syndic sired Mendini DR. Connor and Mendini with a pair of top 5 finishes in Grand Prix this season, 4th in the 2-star at a Winter Equestrian Festival, and 5th in a 3-star at the Kentucky Horse Park. Connor O'Regan and Mendini DR. .67.69 clearing into 5th for Ireland's Connor O'Regan with Mendini DR. Leading time still 60.47, posted by Kyle King. Tanner Karakin in second with Ideal. Shane Sweetnam Namaste in third. 25.90 for Ikiga as Alex Matz, the U.S. rider out of Coatesville, Pennsylvania, gets the start. Alex posted a second place finish in yesterday's $138,000 meter 50 5-star. His entry owned by the 5-star partners in Chester Springs, Pennsylvania, the Elvis Serput sired Ikiga. Eight it is, 9 and 11 down for Alex Matz and Ikiga. 61.41, that time. That's currently in 8th with 4 remaining in the individual competition here for our Major League Show Jumper. We continue along with the order. First of 4 remaining for the individual competition. It's Aaron Davis Heineken, Fort Worth, Texas, a U.S. rider partnered with a 12-year-old Oldenburg by Sentinel and owned by October Hill Sales Limited. NKH Center Blue, the mount for the U.S. rider, 6th in the Grand Prix in Thermal in January for Aaron Davis Heineken, also a 12th in a 3-star Grand Prix in Thermal in February. Penalty free in the individual competition for Aaron Davis Heineken and NKH Cento Blue, 64-24 that time, and that's into fifth as we await our final three here in the individual competition. Tone sounds for the first of those three, 2686 Bugatti Alberto Michon in the irons. Eduardo Leon of Houston, Texas, listed as the owner of this 16-year-old Dutch warm-blooded by Heartbreaker. Alberto Michon riding for Israel, and he took the top call in our five-star two-phase here this week, second and third in the five-star speed this week as well. Alberto Michon and Bugatti. Eight fault, 66-42 for Israel's Alberto Michon with Bugatti going into 10th with two left. Welcome Lucy Deloyer on course with Enanda. Lucy with a Pan American bronze medal to her credit throughout her career. 5 times in the top 10 in five-star competition at Spruce in the month of July this year as well. And she's showing the Nabab Derev sired Enanda, owned by Lucia LLC for Lucy Deloyer. Leading time 60.47, posted by Kyle King and Enzo. (61-61), just the early knockdown at number 3 for Lucy Deloyer and Enanda. That's currently in 7th as our fastest four-faulter with just one left to show. 60.47, the leading time posted by Kyle King and Enzo. Tanner Karakin is second with Ideal, Shane Sweetnam, and Namaste. Currently in third, Sam Walker sits in fourth with Nalu Quality and Aaron Davis Heineken. NKH Cento Blue in fifth. Chilean rider Samuel Pro will be the final to join us on course for the individual competition. A veteran of World Equestrian and Olympic Games and a 3-time Pan American Games veteran as well. He's the owner of his Mount Captain Z. 60.47 is the target posted by Kyle King and Enzo. fastest time in the individual phase here. Samuel Perot, Captain Z, complete in 59.69 and without fault. 59.69, fastest time for the individual phase, posted by Chile's Samuel Perot with Captain Z.
Era muy bien.